Big story tonight, the I-696 closure putting the brakes on the evening commute in Metro Detroit. The construction causing concerns about a potential rat problem for homeowners in the area and what people on social media are telling us about the best ways to get around the mess.
Here are some of the looks at some of the alternate routes for drivers in Macomb County. MDOT is suggesting that people take I-94 westbound to I-75 northbound. Now, this morning, drivers reporting a delay of more than half an hour taking this route to get around the mess. Now, if you live in East Point, Grosse Pointe, Warren, St. Clair Shores area, you might want to try using 8 Mile Road as a detour. And if you're coming from the Sterling Heights area, Metro Parkway and Big Beaver are great alternatives. And drivers in Clinton Township and Fraser, try taking 14 Mile. This construction isn't going away anytime soon, so be sure to pack your patience when you're out on the road.
And tonight we're putting some of those alternative routes to the test during the evening commute. 7 Action News reporter Brian Abel is riding along Metropolitan Parkway in Sterling Heights, and he's live with what he's seeing out there. Brian, good thing you're already at work.
Yeah, you know, it's a beautiful day to be out on the road. Unfortunately, you did say it right, man. You got to pack your patience when you're trying to find these alternative routes. And when I talked with MDOT earlier today, they said that this whole week is going to be filled of drivers doing just that, trying to find the different ways what works best for them. Right now, we are on Metro Parkway heading west towards 75, also known as Big Beaver Road here on Metro Parkway. And right now, it was pretty smooth sailing, but when I look at my GPS, wow, it says it's going to be about 33 minutes to get to where we're going. Let me show you what I'm seeing right now. Boom, there it is. So not a lot of traffic here. We've only been on this route for about 4 minutes or so. It took 32 minutes along this route at 5:30 this morning, so we're gonna measure it up against what we're doing here today. But I did already this afternoon go through that MDOT recommended detour of 94 westbound to 75 to get back to 696 westbound. Guys, that took nearly 40 minutes, and that was about an hour ago, so I can imagine that will only grow as the time continues this afternoon, ticking down. Now, we also did see a lot of concrete being torn apart on those westbound lanes of 696, so construction is well underway, guys. But also, as we just see right here, this is another thing I want to show you. Red lights. This is something that folks are not going to be used to during that commute. So that's something that you're going to have to give yourself extra time for in the morning. But you know, it's more than just construction concerns for all of this. Take a listen.
We're tearing up concrete, we've got heavy machinery, so of course anything that's underground is going to feel that and is going to try to get away from that type of thing.
That includes these guys. Yep, instead of burrowing around under the highway, you could soon have some new, not so fun or friendly neighborhood rats from the 696 construction in your backyard.
Which we've seen on 96 headed from, Newburgh to Telegraph. When they ripped that up, our call volume actually increased by about 2 to 3 times.
Jeremiah with Pest Easy tells us the disruption to their habitat sends them looking for safety and a new place to hide.
If I'm in my house, right,
yeah,
and there's a smoke, there's fire, I'm gonna leave the house.
And to help lower the chance of their home becoming yours, well, it's simple really. Clean up.
If you look in your yard, do you have any debris piles? Do you have anywhere where they can hide? Do you have water sources outside? No clutter, no debris. That's gonna be the most humane way.
No garbage.
No garbage.
And if you live along the 696 construction route, you're going to want to be on the lookout for a hole about the size of this, a golf ball, maybe even more than one hole. And that's a sure sign that, hey, rats, they are now in your backyard. You're going to want to call an expert. And also, guys, if there's any concern of rat poison or any spread of disease from rats getting poison and then going somewhere else, maybe back into the sewers and dying, the experts, they say that, a good expert, a good professional, they will look around, they will determine if your area has water, and if it does, well, you're not going to want to get anywhere close to that with rat poison, so you're going to use alternative methods or treat it right where they live, so that's where they die. Reporting live, Brian Abel, 7 Action News.
Start with that professional. Brian, thank you so much, and be sure to leave us your comments. Let us know which detours are best for you on our Facebook page. And don't forget, you can find continuing coverage of the I-696 construction, what's happening out there, how to get around it, all on our website, WXYZ.com.